President Biden is here in New York City today as the White House announces a new plan to get guns off the street.
The commander-in-chief's high-profile visit includes meeting with a new gun trafficking task force at police headquarters. CBS 2 political reporter Marcia Kramer joins us now with more from the newsroom. Marcia.
Well, Chris and Mary, the president's visit is giving Mayor Adams and Governor Hochul a very high-profile spotlight to press for federal assistance in combating the pandemic of gun violence that has led to the shooting of 6 cops since the beginning of the year and countless civilians. At police headquarters, they're expected to talk with members of the new gun trafficking task force that brings together federal, state, and local law enforcement officials.
I'm asking the president to refund or give an additional funding to ATF, make sure we do a combined effort of city, state, and federal lawmakers, similar to what we did during 9/11 to stop terrorism. Now we must deal with this domestic terror we're facing.
Mayor Eric Adams telling CBS 2 about some of the ways he wants President Biden and the federal government to help New York City get guns off the street after the violence that has terrorized New Yorkers. Adams has a big ask. He wants the president and Attorney General Merrick Garland to have federal prosecutors seek stiffer penalties for people involved in the illegal sale of guns and those who move guns across state lines.
We must now knit the task force together so we can share the information, go after those illegal gun dealers, and look at the laws that are causing some of this violence and overproliferation of guns on our streets.
The acting director of ATF, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, admits the federal laws are outdated.
The Gun Control Act 1968 is 54 years old. The National Firearms Act of 1934 is 88 years old.
Those laws make it difficult to go after weapons like this. Watch as a legal semi-automatic handgun was converted into an illegal machine gun in a matter of seconds, capable of firing off more than 30 rounds almost instantaneously. Before the president left Washington today, the White House announced a host of new initiatives, including more resources for U.S. attorneys' offices to combat violent crime at the local level, and a national ghost gun enforcement program to train prosecutors how to move against ghost guns, guns assembled from kits available on the internet that are not regulated by federal gun laws.
You are really putting together a toxic soup of violence that is going to impact this entire country. These ghost guns, right now, we're not clear on the laws. In some jurisdictions, because these guns are disassembled, they're not charging them as possession.
And with the midterm elections coming up, the visit has sweeping political implications for the president and Democratic leaders. Republicans are trying to make hay by claiming the Democrats are soft on crime. The challenge for the president is to balance getting guns off the street with a demand for police reforms. Live in the newsroom, I'm Marcia Kramer, CBS 2 News.
Marcia, thank you.